Hi, I'm Kathy, and today I'm going to introduce you to customer modeling by ActionPoint Marketing. Have you ever felt like half of your marketing budget is wasted? John Wanamaker, the pioneer of advertising, once said, "Half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. The trouble is, I don't know which half." If this sounds like you, you're not alone. The good news, customer modeling changes that. Instead of marketing to a general audience, of which half may not even be interested in your offer, customer modeling allows you to market to a specific audience, one that looks most like your existing customers. With a customer modeling report, you can identify exactly who to market to and who not to, saving you a lot of money. This is how it works. We start by building a detailed household profile of all your current customers. We analyze nearly 500 different data points, from demographic, financial, spatial, lifestyle, and behavioral data. With that much data, we can build a very detailed picture of what your current customer looks like. We then identify your marketing footprint, the geography where your customers live. Whether it's a 1-mile radius around your business or a 100-mile radius, we then build the same detailed profile on every household that lives inside your marketing footprint. We then compare those other households to your current customers. With that information, we now know two things: which households are most likely to respond to your offer, and which households are least likely to respond to your offer. With customer modeling, you'll spend less money and get a better return on your marketing investment. Let's look at an actual customer modeling report. ABC Finance Company is a business that makes short-term consumer loans. Their customers are consumers who might need a $500 loan before their next paycheck. We build a household profile on each of their 11,000 customers and determined that 80% of their customers lived inside a 7-mile radius around this branch location. We then built a profile on the 750,000 households that live inside that radius. We created a detailed comparison between their current customer and the average household inside their marketing footprint. As you can see from the snapshot of the report, their average customer's net worth is $109,000. Their home value is $50,000, and their per capita income is $18,000. When we look at the snapshot of every household within the 7-mile radius of their office, we can see that the average household is more affluent than their customers. They have a net worth of $222,000, their home value is $105,000, and their per capita income is $30,000. As you can see, there are some significant differences between their customers and the households inside their marketing footprint. We then take the entire marketing footprint of 750,000 households, and we score them based on who is most like and who is least like their target audience. We take that entire population and equally divide them into 10 equal deciles. In this example, we determined that 92% of the households that we want to market to exist in only 40% of the marketing footprint. Looking at that in another way, only 300,000 of the 750,000 households are households we should be marketing to. This means that 450,000 households are not good targets for ABC Finance Company. Now that we've removed the portion of the households where our marketing efforts would be wasted, we can see that our refined marketing footprint looks much more like our existing customers. Let's talk for a moment about how we score the households within our marketing footprint. An index score of 0 would mean that there is no difference between the customer and the general population. Therefore, the higher the index score, the more relevant that lifestyle category is. Any category with an index score over 100 would be considered highly significant. For instance, many of ABC Finance Company's customers have burial insurance, do not own a car, plan to enroll in higher education within the next 7 to 12 months, and use a prescription drug plan. These categories show an index score of over 100, making them highly significant lifestyle traits. In the same way that a positive score of more than 100 is significant, a negative score of less than 100 is also significant. indicating households that are unlike our current customer. For instance, the category of people who might need a short-term consumer loan generally do not own mutual funds, do not own stocks or bonds, are interested in boating and sailing, and enjoy international travel. These negative indicators allow us to identify prospects on whom we should not spend marketing dollars. Now that we've eliminated the 450,000 households that are least likely to become a customer, we then further refine our remaining target audience by ranking the index scores of those with the highest probability of converting. In this chart, we can see that 26% of our prospects, or 30,000 households, have an average index score of 264. Remember, index scores over 100 indicate the highest similarity to our current customers. These households have the greatest probability of becoming new customers. Depending on the size of your marketing budget, we would recommend marketing to the households in the first 3 or 4 deciles. Now that we've explained how customer modeling works, what comes next? Once we've determined your refined marketing footprint and have provided you with your detailed modeling report, we then provide you with a list of prospects to market to. That list contains full names and mailing addresses, and even email addresses if they're available. We then create a custom marketing plan that can include direct mail, mobile and internet display ads, social media advertising, video marketing, and email campaigns. The goal is to use multiple channels to creatively reach your target audience with your offer and to bring new customers into your business. In closing, we'd like to thank you for your time and hope you enjoyed our presentation. If you have questions about customer modeling, you can visit our FAQ section on this page, or you can send us a message directly at info@actionpointmarketing.com.